Hey, so today's day 8 of the Lenten season. It's also Leap Day, so happy Leap Day. Today I'm going to be honoring one of my best friends. She's my longest best friend, and Angelina Guerra. You're an amazing woman for many reasons. We first met, just to give everybody else a little bit of history, Angelina and I first met in marching band. She hung out with Rachel and Terica, and they, to me, like outside, like I just saw them as like the Three Musketeers. Like, if I remember correctly, when we had like, what do we call it? The Hay Fest? Because of hay? I don't remember. A Halloween, but we didn't want to call it Halloween. Some marching band Halloween thing. I think you guys dressed up like as old men or like janitors or something. I don't remember. It was something crazy. And nobody could really recognize you because you were dressed up as like male janitors and like had like mustaches and it was crazy. I liked you. I thought you were cool. Then, a couple years later, we became nannies together, and that is when I really got to know you. I just knew of you, and I thought you were pretty cool. Then we became roommates and coworkers, and Angelina, you blessed my life like no other when we lived together. I remember talking late at night, crying together. I remember when we were interested in the same guy, and that it caused issues, and then it was over. Like, I remember, I remember we used to always say, like, we used to always, like, tell each other about our day with the kids that we nannied, and if like something had to happen, like a discipline or someone got sent to the room, we would always say like, and then I opened up a can of nanny on them, and like I don't know that it's funny to us. I don't know if that's funny to anybody else, but just like that's how we described like us needing to open up a can of nanny on a child. And gosh, what else happened? We were driving. I think this was like 11:30 at night, maybe midnight, and maybe later. I don't know, but it was really late. And the timing belt broke on the vehicle that we were driving, and all of a sudden, we just had no more power. And so you pulled into a parking lot, and we kind of debated what to do. It was really, really late, so we couldn't call anybody on campus to come and get us that had cars. Everybody would have been asleep at the house where we lived, and so it's just kind of like, well, what do we do? Well, we're two single women, very able of taking care of ourselves, so we walked home, and I don't know that we knew it was going to take that long. I think it took like an hour and a half, but that was like one of the funnest times ever. Just the stories that you told me, I won't repeat them because I think you told me in confidence, but just some of the stories, I really got to know you very deeply. And the one time when we wanted to go mudsliding, but nobody would go mudsliding with us, and we got so mad that we like, I forget, I think we like were shouting at each other, and we were just like, I'm never hanging out with those people again, because they wouldn't go mudsliding. Who wants to go mudsliding anyways? But, I mean, I do, but not everybody does. I remember when we went on campus. This is kind of like, I don't think it's illegal, so I don't think I'm like, I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for this, but we took the cones that like sectioned out, like that blocked people from parking in the Marriott parking lot, and the cones from like the DeMoss parking lot, and then we arranged them so that people had to get off on the highway instead of going back around the circle. Oh gosh, that was so funny. And then you hurt your ankle, and that wasn't funny, but all that to say, Angelina, we have so many memories together. Like, I have more memories with you than I have with anybody outside of my family. And I think because we did so many crazy things, but also because, like, you loved me, like, you don't just love someone, you love hard. You really love people, and I loved you back. And so we were just together a lot, and one of the things after you moved away, I think the summer of 2006, like, And I told myself, like, kind of optimistically, I was like, oh, well, our friendship isn't going to change. It's going to be the same because we're really good friends. We both love Jesus. Um, and then reality set in, and I was like, wait a minute. Like, we're not going to get to see each other. Like, I'm on the East Coast, and she's on the West Coast. Like, how is this going to work? And like the last time I saw you, April of 2007, when I drove from Columbus to Cincinnati to see you on your layover, and that's the last time I've seen you. But I think that because of honestly, like our love of the Lord, our love for each other, like has kept our friendship going. So today I am choosing to honor you during this Lent season because you, first of all, you're an amazing woman. You love the Lord like some people love their kids. Like this thing you can't describe. Like you're consumed by Jesus, and it's so evident, and it's one of the things that attracts me to you and makes me want to call you and tell you what God's doing in my life, and like just the way you pray. We don't as much anymore, but like I love praying with you. I love talking to Jesus with you. I love your smile. I don't get to see it really except for on Facebook or when you send me pictures. I love your heart for people. I love that you I feel like you love people the way Jesus did. Not just like, oh yeah, like I love people because God loves me, but like I feel like you love people in a radical way. The way you used to go, like in college, you used to go to like this apartment complex and spend time with the people there. And that really touched me a lot. And that's you. That's what you do. So Angelina, you're an amazing woman. You have an amazing heart and amazing love for the Lord. You're amazing. And I love you. So happy Leap Day. Happy 8th day of Lent. And I miss you a lot, and I hope to see you soon. Like really soon, if you know what I mean. Okay, bye.